Alright, back for another video. This one is going to be a Revit PD and how to drop with a Revit PD. His Aries is a 9, his Santa is a 9, and he actually gets away with not having a cupid. He's got Blitz 5, and then I believe he has Zerk on his PD as well, so that's why it kind of works out. We're gonna play it here. He's gonna show all the heroes and crests. He's got Blitz on his PD, Ion Druid. That's just probably just a little bit of safeguard. So he's got. You need Druid for the heals since you have Zerk on the PD. So if you had a Golem, he'd be a little bit better served right here. He'd do a lot more damage. But as you can see, he's going to do a lot of slowdown crests on him. And he's got a Revit Santa, which is not extremely rare, but not a lot of people have it. But your drop is pretty much going to be the same as this guy's. By the way, this video is brought to you by Tttman. Big thanks, big props to you, helping everybody else out. But his drop, although it looks a little different, it's not going to be that much different, Revit PD or not. You're basically going to drop away your Santa away from the boss and let your Aries proc first. Whereas with a Revit 5 Aries, you actually drop the Aries away, and so there's a little bit of time gap in there. Frost Witch. Probably get away with damage crest instead of scatter on a Frost Witch. ×2 damage crest. You got Zerk 3. Scatter on Aries is quite important. Using the Blitz and the Zerk together is pretty key. I mean, you could use Life Drain PD and then use Cupid, but it's pretty much the same thing. Snowzilla could have probably used another damage crest as a main if he wants like an extra 1 or 2 million damage per run. I think a run like this is actually probably around the 145, I think. But there you can see he's got to drop his Santa way in the back. Sometimes if you use a Cupid as well, you're going to draft it. As long as your Cupid has a Revit and your Aries has a Revit, you're still going to have to drop your Santa way back. Now in the video before this one, you had to drop, remember we had the Aries, and he had to drop the Aries a little bit further back. But this one you have to drop the Santa back. If you use a Cupid, you're going to have to drop your Santa back as well. So that's just something to keep in mind here. Go back to the drop again here. Basically, because he has a Revit Santa already, he doesn't need that Cupid, because the Cupid will actually get Santa revved up quick enough to proc in time with Aries, okay? So because he has that Revit Santa, he does not need the Revit Cupid to help Santa catch up with Aries Calamity. So he's going to drop Santa way back there. Aries comes on, and by the time Santa gets done walking, boom, perfect timing. That's really, really nice timing. Calamity comes on, Calamity comes off, Santa proc. You know, all these different timing techniques, it's all about that Santa and Aries. But thanks again.